Hey everyone, this is Wonder Platinum, and today we're going to be welcome to another Wonder Stream, and today we're going to be taking a look at Attack on Titan. Yeah, this game just came out. It's on PS4 only, I believe, and this is from Omega Force, who of course make the best games in the Dynasty Warriors series. They worked on fucking Christ. They've been a lot more busy now. They did Dragon Quest Heroes, and they did fucking Hyrule Warriors. And I'm not super big on. I feel like this is probably a more common instance now, but it's like I wasn't super into the Warriors games, and then Hyrule Warriors came out. Of course, big Zelda fan, so I played that. I really enjoyed it. But a lot of their more recent work has really been catching my attention. I did play some of the Gundam Warriors games. Those games are kind of cool. But yeah, it's interesting that they're making. But yeah, lately they've been doing a lot of licensed work. I've noticed. So, because like they of course had Hyrule Warriors, and they have this game, and then they have fucking the Berserk game coming, Berserk Warriors coming. I'm honestly at this point, I'm just wondering when I'm gonna get my fucking Claymore Warriors game. Now, from what I understand, this game does follow the anime to a pretty considerable degree. Like it basically covers the first season. With like a slightly different ending, so it can kind of be self-contained. And yeah, like for those of you who missed the whole Attack on Titan phenomenon, it's basically they're these giant fucking monsters called Titans that forced everyone into walls, and then people live in the walls and they fight, and they're trying to kill the Titans, and so that way they don't have to live in the walls anymore. But then, there's an incident that kicks it off. Like, I think it's going to cover this, but it's like a Super Titan shows up and basically fucks everything. Yep. On that day, humanity received a grim reminder, as the meme goes. It's like, so at this point, honestly, I'm really curious about Attack on Titan had its big anime season in fucking 2013, I want to say. Maybe 2014 is closer. But yeah, like the whole thing with Attack on Titan was it came out and it was the fucking like the new hotness for a while there, and then it fucking for like the season ran for about like 52 episodes, I want to say. It was it ran from like 2013 to 2014, and so yeah, this one Titan comes and it ruins everything. And but yeah, what I'm really curious about is like how like the second season is finally going to be coming out in January or so, like the very beginning of 2017. And what's going to be interesting is seeing how viable it actually is, because I feel like a lot of the mad hype over Attack on Titan has really diminished considerably in the time since the anime has been away, and like the manga has continued and is still doing, and like has been continuing the story, and that has been losing. I haven't really been keeping up with the manga. I've been checking in periodically the way I did with kind of Bleach every once in a while. But yeah, like that anime lost the direction of the manga has really lost a lot of people, from what I understand. Like, it's really like the zeroed in attention people were giving the series has really dwindled off, from my understanding. So it's going to be interesting seeing if the anime can achieve those same heights, especially since like now we're at a point where a lot of people have just lost interest. And the thing with the Attack on Titan is it's like it's an interesting concept, and it's like the way it goes, it handles like this kind of world and system. Like, I feel like there's a lot of appeal in like the concept of it's basically Spider-Man fighting Titans, fighting giants, which is a cool idea, and it's like the specifics of that make that kind of interesting and unique. And it's like I remember especially there was a lot of interest in the idea of it being like these characters who are all, and it had a lot more of a sense of any character could die at any time, and oh yeah, this is fucking Anger Man. Eren Jaeger. They're gonna start as this fuckboy. I love how they run around like fucking Narutos. I didn't remember that, but I guess that's the case. So the system is kind of simplified, but it is honestly really solid. So it's just square to use the anchor. I played this just a little bit in like the free roam, the expedition mode. But yeah, it's simple, but it is it is interesting how much detail is actually paid to it while keeping it simple. Because it's like you use the it's just the anchor button, so square to fire your anchors and then like pull yourself off. And one thing I do really appreciate is everyone does this fucking power stance rock and roll move whenever they do it. And it does actually have some weight. There is actually some, like, it's a simplified system, which, like, to be fair, I feel like a game like this where you have to keep track of a lot of stuff in order to operate, to maintain the basics of gameplay, or, like, because of the gimmickry that's kind of in there. It does make sense having it be kind of simplified. And then it's like, there we go. What? What's your fucking problem? I just did it. But yeah, of course the deal with the Titans is that they have to be killed on the nape of the neck. So when you're in battle, you can anchor onto specific parts and adjust that with the thing. And then through the air, it's just like you can use the controller to move around. If you don't move, then it just zeroes in, and you can do an attack. Like, it's interesting because it's interesting that fucking Omega Force is doing this game, because of course, like, the main gimmick with a lot of Omega Force games is that they're fucking. And of course, you can catch yourself in midair and do repeated attacks like this. Like when you get that little boot, and it's interesting too because it's like once you grab on, then you have to maintain your speed. Like the faster you're going, the more damage you do. So it's like, when you get into these situations where you're like going really fast and it's like you get the hit at the right time, like it makes, like, the gameplay is simple to be fair, but it is really like complex, or it has like this level of mastery to it, which makes it really kind of satisfying to play. Like when you get those like you get the hit and then it slows down just enough, that really makes it honestly really satisfying. So there's a little bit of depth in the added depth in the system too, because you have to maintain your supplies and stuff like that, which again is pretty different from like a standard Omega Force or Warriors kind of game. Like they paid enough attention to like the mean details of the universe that it feels like it's like it has some weight to it, but just enough that it still feel that it's like it's relatively easy to pick up and play, which I think is important too. Like I've seen like there's one of the fan games which is like someone's working on that's like really ambitious, like which is like a way more controlled and thought out like execution of the oh yeah, I gotta do this. So yeah, you just switch out your blaze and you switch out your gas, so that way you can keep moving and fight, because attacks will drain down the durability, and using the boost will lower your gas. But yeah, I've seen like some of the fan games are like doing these super elaborate and honestly really impressive simulations, where it's like, ah shit. It does make it like their standard approach to like it's funny because their standard approach to like having the dialogue going on in the background while you're fighting, which is honestly a good way to do like minor information and still have like a sense of kind of momentum going on between characters and stuff like that. It is a lot harder to keep track of in this game because it is like you've got so much more shit going on. Like rather in like a standard kind of Warriors game, you have like the ground battle and stuff like that. But then in this, it's like you have and I love it when you don't hit it right. It's like you get pushed back. But when you get the hit at the right level of speed and momentum, it really feels like a good payoff. Like, honestly, this game is kind of light, but it's like I'm not tired of that fucking... Like, that feels really good. And part of that, I think, is just that it's like this year I feel like we've been kind of robbed of solid action games for the most... character action games for the most part. Like, unfortunately, TMNT was probably Platinum's first real kind of whatever game. But yeah, like the thing, like it's interesting too because I've been checking out a lot about, but yeah, anyway, about simulations and stuff like that. Like someone's doing this really elaborate simulation where it's like you fucking have to you have to select every place where it's anchoring, and you have to really maintain your momentum and sense of speed and stuff like that. And that's really cool, honestly, but it's like I can't really see that working with the game, with the standard gameplay too. Now it is like there's some depth to it because it's like objects in the middle will break your anchor and stuff like that. Which, so it's like, again, you have to, it walks a really fine line between simplifying it so that anyone could pick it up and having some thought put into it, so it's like you have to really think about what you're doing. But yeah, I remember Attack on Titan came out, and honestly it's kind of a cool concept, and like I think that there's a lot of like there's a lot of value, I feel like, in bringing this concept into gameplay, because it is a really cool kind of setup, and having that as an option is a lot of fun, honestly. Yeah, I gotta get over here. Sounds like I'm glad to see that it's not just like the cityscapes. Like I figured that was gonna be a thing because that's like where 90% of the action is going on in the anime. But it's nice to see that they took the effort to make more setups like the woods and all that. You'll never have to take care of me again. Oh. Poor He-Man.
エレン、立体起動のコツはつかめたか？
いや、対人格闘術ならライナーに負けねえけどな。
お前だって兄に投げ飛ばされてただろ
う。なんならまた投げ飛ばしてあげるよ。兄はいつもクールだな。
対人格闘術なんて点数にならねえんだ。どうだっていいさ。
Yeah, to be fair, that seems like the least useful discipline when you're fighting giant monsters.
そんなに点数が大事かよ。
当たり前だろ。憲兵団に志願できるのは。
See, I do really like. There are only a few characters I really liked from Attack on Titan, and honestly, Gene is probably one of the better characters because he does have a little bit of a. Like he does go through a bit of an arc where it's like he's this really like fuck this, I'm just in it to get fucking paid, and then he kind of becomes like a leader kind of character, not like through circumstance and stuff like that. It is interesting to me that it's like this is tied to directly to the anime, like it is an anime promotional game, but that they recreated like a lot of stuff through their engine rather than just using cutscenes or whatever. Like I remember back when I remember there was this period where like with licensed games there was this whole thing about like getting hyped because it's like, oh, we got fucking scenes from the actual thing itself here, you know, get super excited for that shit. But then that like really fucking tapered off, honestly. Oh yeah, S-ranked it, motherfuckers. Why you gotta be so S-rank? I always love the concept of like in ranking systems and stuff like that, then you have the S, like it goes to A and then S is the best rank because it's like superior or whatever. Swoop. Reckless decreases leadership, allows for a powerful downward strike by attacking the enemy from above. I like the application of this system into the game because it's like there's like a perks or like a characteristic system where it's like all characters have different kind of strengths and weaknesses, even though they all basically play the same. So it does remind me a little bit of Valkyria Chronicles' own kind of character personality system a little bit, which is nice. Yeah, I got low quality rare material. Fuck you. Alright, I set my standard really high since I wasn't fighting fucking anybody. Like, I did try playing some of the expedition mode a little bit before this. And it's like, honestly, I can see it getting really bad in some of the situations where it's like, you're collecting, like sometimes characters will get grabbed by titans and then you have to rescue them really quickly, like right away, because they'll just get eaten in like one hit. Oh, I'm just going to turn autoplay on because who's fucking cares? I love their weird little salute. Now, Attack on Titan is interesting because I remember there was like I've seen something recently where it's like someone pointed out it's like Attack on Titan is basically a fascist kind of like it's like a kind of a fascist kind of a love letter to remilitarizing Japan. Like the whole thing about the Titans in the walls is like about them being about culturally being cowardly because they're not fighting, because they're not out there fucking attacking everybody. And it's like and like Mikasa's name is taken from a German battleship, and Pixis is based off of a Japanese commander who is pretty famous for attacking China and Korea. Like I can definitely see it, but it's like it's really hard to say like how viable that actually is. Alright, okay, so we got walk around, talk to people. Okay, I can talk to literally nobody except for this fucko. What the fuck is that? Hey! Okay, there we go. Oh, is that it? Okay. And it's like, because again, I don't know how viable it is because it's like, there are also these elements where it's like Krista and Ymir together, or they're kind of hinted as a couple, the same with Reiner and Berthold. But it's like, then I remember that, and it's like, I don't necessarily think that someone of that persuasion would necessarily set up a relationship like that, but then I remember that it's like, Ymir is also like, not white. Like, the thing about Attack on Titan is that because it is set in Europe, a lot of these characters actually are white, as opposed to like, where a lot of people feel like, in anime, they're like, even though they're Japanese, it's like, oh, they look light-skinned, so they're white. But then I remember that like Ymir is like this weird, creepy ass, horribly mutated fucking Titan, and Annie is like this fucking weird giant hot monster thing. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I remember there was this thing where, I remember seeing something recently where, now that Bleach is finally fucking dead, someone was like, Bleach is this fucking dystopian horror because it's like a fucked up afterlife and shit like that. And it's like, I don't know, like, that's possible, but the other part of it is that it's probably the creator just wanted some cool shit to go in there. Like, sometimes you can give these creators too much credit, I feel like. Yeah, Sasha! Now food won't be a problem ever again. Is that all you think about? That's all the fandom says you think about. If I get promoted, I could even get to eat a massive pile of meat. Mwahaha. Like, the other thing about Attack on Titan that I feel like is really fucking weird is, that it's like they have the, like in the mid-season between the animes, they have the fucking, we'll be full soldiers from tomorrow. We all soldiers. Yeah, we all soldiers. Programmed to destroy and follow orders. Like, it says autoplay, but it's not auto-playing. Like, I don't know. Like, and Attack on Titan does have, like, these elements where it's, like, you have, like, the enemy combatants who are, like, where it takes their perspectives into account. Like, they're not just 100%, like, black and white about it. Like, it's pretty clear that they're suffering, too, and that their situations are kind of fucked up. And see, I really love fucking Krista as a character because it's like you get introduced to her and she's like all, and like you think right off the bat that she's the nice sweet, merciful one, but like the reality is that she's just a complete fucking asshole who doesn't give a fucking shit. Like it's pretty much straight up the Lapis Lazuli fucking character transition, where it was like everyone thought at first she was gonna be a fucking like sweet, gentle, dainty kind of like the nice character, but she's like the complete fucking opposite end. Like she doesn't give a fuck about anything. But yeah, like another thing I think is weird about yeah, this is really fucking dark considering Mina dies like fucking right away in fucking Trost. But like another thing I think is weird is that they had the in the mid-season after the first season, they had the yeah, fucking Ymir. Yeah, it's too bad you're not a playable fucking character, but if they do make a game of the second season, like, they're gonna have to, because she's actually becomes really super fucking important. But yeah, they had the, I keep getting off track. But yeah, after the first season, they had the original anime, like the Attack on Titan Junior High or whatever. And it's like, I feel the same way about Attack on Titan Junior High as I do about the Ruby Chibi kind of thing. Like, I fucking love that. Like, she's straight up like Mikasa gets so much shit from the fucking fandom, and it's like there's this whole aspect to her that's like people interpret her as really yandere, although it's like she's just fucking really protective of him because he is her he is like the closest thing she has to her family, and it's like she is very like, I'm not gonna fucking watch, because her fucking own family dies horribly, and she's like, I'm not gonna fucking let that shit happen again. But it's like, the thing about the Attack on Titan Junior High, like, I feel the same way as Ruby Chibi, where it's like, you're cutting off from the main series to do some jokey shit, but it's like you're also reinforcing a lot of the stupid, like, stereotypes that people have, that the fandom has, like, created about certain characters. Like, they push fucking Ymir way into fucking, like, basically Chizuru, like, predatory lesbian territory, and, like, then Sasha's like, oh, I just care about fucking food and shit like that. And it's like, a lot of these characters are like, have it, and like, they really amp up the fucking, Mikasa's a fucking creepy yandere. And it's just like, a lot of these characters, I feel like, they have a hard enough time within the canon, like, establishing their characters. But it's like, then you fucking play those same traits up for jokey jokes, and it's like, okay, then it's like, now what? It's like, the other thing I do like about Attack on Titan is it's like the monsters are just so fucking like horrible. Like, they don't say anything, and they always have these fucking creepy fucking smiles on, and they just silently just relentlessly murder people. And yeah, I really actually like this moment too a lot. So it's interesting that they just had it in there. Like, he's gonna do a big fucking hero thing, and then he's like, fucking nope. One thing I do think is weird about this game, though, is that like the sense of scale for some of this stuff feels really off. Like it feels right between like the humans and the Titans and some of the smaller buildings, but like the walls don't seem like they're as big as they should be for some reason.
どうしてこんな目に。あいつらこの世から。
His arms look really disproportionate there, but I think it's just because he has like a smaller coat.
一匹残らず。
Alright! Established various facilities exist in camps, such as the equipment supply station. Be sure to begin developing new equipment before you set off on your next battle. Alright, can I even make anything? Now, I did a few upgrades in the fucking regiment, or the fucking expedition mode, but I don't know if I don't know if that'll carry over. Oh, so I can straight up buy stuff. That's cool. Yeah, it looks like all my stuff is consistent. Okay, what do we got? It must have kept what I got, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, okay, so that's what I have right now. Okay, and I got more deployment stuff. Shukrumhawk Hacken fuck. What? Alright, let's see here. Because these will give me better, so like the blades of course will let me fight better. And these will let me go farther with gas boost. And then this will let me have better range or speed, or give me increased speed when attacking certain body parts and stuff. Alright, let's see here. I've got enough to really go any way I want to. So that's 2090. This is better, like, rounded, I feel like. You know what? Yeah, let's go with this one. Heck yeah. And then let's do one of these. That gives me less gas pressure. This takes it up to 5. I lose a little bit of pressure, but maybe it's worth it to stick with it for now. Because I can probably upgrade that stuff too. Equipment modification. Okay, yeah, so I can improve that. Yeah, I can get it up, so fuck it. So yeah, of course there's, like in the what's called the Warriors games, there is like a whole element of like upgrading your gear and fucking improving stuff. You can get materials out in the field and from as rewards for finishing missions to improve your stuff as well. Let's see if I can improve this any. Oh, I sure can. Oh. Because fuck it, what else am I gonna buy? Alright, perfect. What you got for me? What the fuck is your deal? Do you have a quest? It's the real deal, don't slide out just because you graduated from training. Yes, sir. Starting tomorrow, you'll be fighting Titans as a full soldier. Think you're ready? Oh, and speaking of characters with the mark above them will prompt you to proceed to the next battle. Select the top choice if you're done preparing for your equipment and wish to move forward. Hans. Like, yeah, this is probably, even though this basically follows the plot of the anime, it's probably not the best way to get the story if you are looking for it. Because it's more kind of the Cliff's Notes. Oh, okay, this brings me back to fucking... Okay, he's just play levels again. Gotcha. Okay, I think I've talked to almost everyone. Yeah, Annie. She's so fucking short and full of rage. It's great. That portrait art is fucking something else. Oh my god.
Yarunda.
What else is going on here? Alright, I guess we're prepped. Let's fucking move on. Alright, Return to Despair. Alright.
調査兵団にするって？コーニー、お前8番だろ。前は憲兵団に入るって。
エレンの昨日の演説が聞いたみたいね。
うるせえ。俺は自分で決めたんだよ。
皆さん、上官の食料庫からお肉取ってきました。
サーシャ、お前独房にぶち込まれたいのか？
大丈夫ですよ。後で皆さんで分けましょう。土地を奪還すればまた牛も羊も増えますから。
ウォールマリア奪還の前祝いにいただこうってわけか。よし、俺もその肉食う。
私も食べるから取っといてよ。さあ作業に戻ろう。
お前らあれから5年経った。人類はようやく尊厳を取り戻しつつある。
You see, like, the scale on that seems super weird.
勝てる。人類の反撃はこれからだ。
I love that. Hi, I'm here to ruin everything again. Like, it literally disappears with no fucking warning. Remember that time, like really early on, there were those fan subbers who were trying to call them Aotans? Like they tried to call it the Aotan Onslaught for some reason. Yeah, that was fun. Anyway. Alright, cut, and then it's like you cut off various parts. Subjugate a Titan. You must destroy a snake, but it's difficult to aim directly for this part of the Titan. It is important to first take measures such as slicing off a Titan's leg to restrict its movement, or slicing off its arms to leave it unable to attack. Titan body parts are unique in that they gradually heal any damage dealt to them. Also, Titans will eventually regenerate any parts that are destroyed. This makes it important to deal large amounts of damage through attacks unleashed at high speed, as well as to destroy parts quickly through a succession of attacks. Sometimes produce materials will be destroyed, so try to aim for these. If you have the misfortune of being captured by a Titan, press the triangle rapidly to try to escape. So you don't make it out of time, you'll be eaten and the game will be over. Just like in real life. Oh, I can't aim for it right away? Let's see about that. Yeah, fuck you. I love the term of fucking subjugation. Like, they don't call it you killed it, you subjugated it. Look at his weird big meaty feet. Get fucking wrecked, son. Your movement will be restricted in various ways. For example, you will not be able to move as quickly and you will not be able to jump. The near-death state can be cured by waiting for enough time faster by using a restorative. You will enter focus time if you are attacked by a Titan while in the near-death state. Time will slow around you during focus time, so try to avoid the Titan's attack before the focus meter is depleted. Be careful, focus time can only be used a limited number of times. Alright, and there we go. Like, that feels really satisfying. Like, it's interesting with Omega Force because it's like a lot of their games are really focused on fighting multiple enemies and stuff like that, and they're kind of like they feel lighter as kind of a result. And I mean, that's fair because that's what they're going for. It's like you're fighting hordes of enemies and stuff like that. Like you're literally fighting an army and stuff. But it's like, it's interesting how well they managed to nail like the aspect of making individual hits feel like really satisfying. Ah, jeez. See, it's like if you don't have enough momentum, you'll fuck it up like that. Some allies are team members who you can work together with. Team members will act according to your orders. The instructions include fan out, escort, and focus. And these can be toggled between triangle. Or the down on the D-pad. Fuck. Fan out will cause team members to automatically fight nearby Titans. Escort will cause team members to protect important allied soldiers from Titans. Focus will cause team members to attack the same Titans you attack. As the number of your team members grows, their overall offense will increase. Members include characters who will give you items as you stand still, as well as characters who will use items against Titans. Yeah, fuck you. Shit. There we go. Like, that just feels really good. And it's also like ironic because of course Dynasty or like the Warriors games are all set up around like fighting hordes, and this is all built around like hordes fighting individuals. Get yeah. Get wrecked.
みんなでやればなんとかなるもんだな。エレン、 もういいだろ。壁に穴が開いちまったんだ。これ以上ここにとどまるのは無意味だ。いや、まだもう一匹いる。目標壁外正面、超大型巨人。マジかよ。これはチャン
Like,
ス
well,
だ。
fuck that.
壁を壊せるのはあいつだけだ。あいつさえ仕留めれば。5年ぶりだな。こいつ
Like, whatever.
壁を壊す気だ。
All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Like, it's really interesting how, like, weird Isayama's, like, fucking anatomy is. Like, because the Titans are all super disproportionate and bizarre. Lol.
俺はやれる。
No, Gabe Newell's protecting it. Why?
固定砲台から砲撃を食らわせてやる。
Wow, he's really bouncing around weirdly like that. Your cannon will allow you to use that cannon. Use LRR to move, triangle to fire shell, exit with circle.
でかい面しやがって。いくらお前らも顔面に砲撃を食らえば少しは効くか。
Well, not with that attitude.
右腕を振りかぶった。あの腕を砲撃してあいつの攻撃を防ぐ。
Lol.
左腕を振りかぶったぞ。
What an amazing fucking
攻
fight.
撃を阻止しねえぞ。
This should have been what happened in the fucking anime. You just sit at it and you fucking snipe it from a distance.
両腕を振りかぶった。両腕を砲撃して攻撃を食い止めてやる。
Yeah, the Colossal Titan have stopped to move.
やったぜ。うまくいった。呪い取った。あざっ。いっけー。外した。 超大型巨人が消えた。レレ、お前が倒しちまったのか。違う、5年前と同じだ。あいつは突然現れて突然消えた。すまん、逃した。何謝ってんだ。俺たちなんて全く動けなかった。
何してる。超大型巨人出現時の作戦はすでに開始している。直ちに本部に戻れ。
はっ。
Yeah, I S-ranked it even though I fucked it up super hard. It's good that gives you the chance to just straight up buy certain materials for upgrades instead of just having to look for everything. Like how it doesn't have a picture of the one it's talking about. I really should do something, though I am already in my pajamas. That is really awkwardly phrased. Holy shit. Oh gosh, jeez. Now it's your opinion. Should we head to base? I got new things. Wow, rude. Fuck you. No, looks like it's still the same stuff. So, whatever. Wow, you look like you were arranged from various parts. Oh my god, I forgot this fucking bizarre looking guy. Yeah, this rando.
なお伝令によると先見班はすでに全滅したとのことだ。外門が突破され巨人が侵入してきている。住民の避難が完了するまでウォールローゼを死守せよ。解散。はっ。なんて今日なんだ。明日から内地に行けたっつうのに。
赤間、お前は公営部隊に入れ。住民の近くに一人でも多くの精鋭が必要だ。
待ってください。私の腕では足手まといになります。
おいミカサ、人類滅亡の危機だぞ。何てめえの勝手な都合を押し付けてんだ。
Really? You're one to fucking talk? But whatever.
でもエル、頼みがある。一つだけ。どうか死なないで。
死なないさ。こんなところで死んでられないんだ。俺はまだこの世界の実態を何も知らないんだから。なあアルミ、こりゃいい機会だと思わねえか。調査兵団に入団する前によ、この初陣で活躍しとけば俺たちは新兵にしてスピード昇格間違いなしだ。
ああ、間違いない。
言っとくけど、今期の調査兵団志願者はいっぱいいるんだからね。
誰が巨人を多く狩れるか勝負だ。数をちょろまかすなよ。
34班前進、前衛の支援につけ。
よし行くぞ。
状況は、先見班はどうなっているんだ。
アルミンとはまとまって行動した方がいい。
Alright, now we're in it. Okay. Wait, what did I miss? Some allies are members who will become team members by pressing circle near them. You have up to 4 team members following you at a time. When you see this number, you can use the D-pad to switch between them. Soldiers are ranked by strength from S to C. Try to create a team composed of high-ranked soldiers.
ついてこい。エレン、もう街中に巨人が入り込んでいる。
くそ、俺たちで倒すぞ。
What are you, fucking Garfield? Jesus. Hey, yo, what up?
ついてこい。私も行く。救援要請だ。
Oh my god.
このでけえ害虫が。
Ah, shit. Oh, well, that'll work. Alright, you got nothing on you, so get fucked. I love that effect, like all the blood that fucking comes out. Like again, it really helps sell the fucking weight of the attack.
すまない。我々も一緒に戦おう。
Thanks. You discover an Eden soldier killed by that Titan. Approaching when pressing circle will allow you to gather various kinds of items. Keep this in mind for when there are no logisticians near you. And they're kind of everywhere, actually. Get wrecked. Oh, that wasn't even what I was aiming for, but whatever. Says I should be right near some. Oh, they're right up here. I love these fucking Sonic motherfuckers. Like the little ones that the only thing they can do is run really fast, but that still will fuck you up. Now on the mission, like the red ones indicated, like that'll work. I'll take it. Getting kind of there. We go. Yeah, get fucked.
悪かった。俺たちも戦うぞ。縁談、あっちにはミーナたちがいるはずだ。
温度のある方向だ。ミーナたちと合流してついでに補給を済ませよう。
Okay, I need to fucking get that back to good.
消してやる。
やった。エレン、アルミン、本部が巨人に襲われてるの。
まずいな。
I was just there. Fuck off.
しねえと補給ができねえぞ。クソ、このでけえ奴らが本部にまで。まさか前衛の先輩方はやられちまったのか。もっとやってやる。
Yeah.
本部はなんとか無事だね。補給を急ごう。
Cause like honestly, I do like this variant on the fucking Dynasty Warriors take, where it's like this emphasis on like just bolting around really quickly and like fighting small amounts of enemies. What are you talking about? I just killed it. To Bill Cadet. I mean, in a lot of ways, this is probably actually the best Spider-Man game we've gotten in a while. Like, it's not super in-depth the way that I know everyone wants the fucking like super in-depth swinging that was in Spider-Man 2 again, but it's like you can have something that's a little bit simpler and still be interesting. Like, it's okay. I didn't kill him? Fuck off. There we go. Look at this rando, like, who is this? Oh yeah, I saw a couple of these fuckers in the expedition stuff. They're fucking fucked up. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Playing side missions and destroying Titan parts during battle will cause your decisive battle signal meter to arise. When it is filled, press R2 to activate the decisive battle signal. Your abilities will be enhanced temporarily when the decisive battle signal is active. Allied reinforcements will also appear to fight alongside you. The number of reinforcements that appear will increase every time you activate a new decisive battle signal. I hope I'm just floating in the fucking air there. Yeah, get fucked. And yeah, fuck. What? Fuck you. Yeah.
れてるの危なくない？
時間がない。
No, it's
と
fine.
にかく急ごう。精鋭部隊は総崩れじゃねえか。決して楽観視していたわけじゃなかったが、これはあまりにも既婚した。
No, not that guy. Well.
何しやがる。待て、よけもと話す。
Well, you got fucking bloodborne. Yeah, like half of them just die immediately, like for fuck's sake. Like they're all the fucking newbies and they're like, yeah, we're gonna fucking do it. Nope.
なんで僕は仲間が食われている光景を眺めているんだ。
George R. Martin.
どうして僕の体は動かないんだ。
I like how it's not clear what actually happened to him because of the fucking... Like, they're limiting it for the game, but yeah, it's like...
こんなところで死ねるか。アルミ、お前が教えてくれたから俺は外の世界へ。
I mean, honestly, Attack on Titan probably would have still been better if it had just been like, he fucking died there. Alright, so that's Attack on Titan. Sass. I got Sass. Sassa. Alright, so that's Attack on Titan. Like, honestly, like, I'm enjoying playing it. I have, like, weird kind of reservations about the game, the series itself. And again, I don't really think that, it's gonna pay off for the second season, but, we'll see. So thanks for tuning in, and, we will see you next time.